Hi, it's All Action No Plot on the computer box, talking all things Tottenham Hotspur. Spurs have beaten Man City in the quarter-final of the Champions League, so today I'm asking, how did that happen? I'll be looking at how the squad coped with injuries, the substitution of Llorente for Sissoko, and a couple of the individual performances. But first, football gives you highs and lows. Have you ever felt as low as when Sterling seemed to score in the 93rd minute, or ever felt as high as when VAR just nonchalantly chalked it off for offside a moment later, again, and in the last minute, we were winning? All that after an utterly bonkers opening 20 minutes in which common sense just went out the window. Every time they got the ball, they scored. Every time we got the ball, we scored. Every time a goal was scored, I tried to pause and work out the permutations, but it didn't matter because another goal had been scored. That, in case you're wondering, is why I call the Tottenham blog All Action No Plot. But didn't we do well, particularly because of those injuries? Obviously Harry Kane was injured, but it was in midfield where we really were threadbare. Winks was injured, Dyer was injured, obviously Dembele's gone and not been replaced. After 40 minutes Sissoko got injured, Wanyama played the full game despite having barely played in the last 2 years. We did fantastically well. I'm not suggesting for a moment that we were in control for even a minute of that game, but we stayed in it. We didn't give up. Even when we went behind, we kept plugging away, we hung on by the skin of our teeth, we kept ourselves within touching distance, and then when we really needed goals, we scored them. It was a brilliant effort, particularly considering how threadbare we were. The substitution of Llorente for Sissoko after 40 minutes was a big moment, bringing on a striker for a defensive-ish midfielder. On paper it looked quite positive, in practice it just didn't work. Prior to that, we'd had two good attacking options in Sonny and Lucas using their pace on the counter-attack. Once Llorente came on, they dropped deeper and that option disappeared. That said, well done Llorente, he did the one thing he is genuinely pretty good at, which was make himself a nuisance from a corner and score. And if you want any sort of objectivity on VAR, you're not going to get it from me, I'm afraid. It was an odd substitution, but Pochettino didn't have many options. Skip for the best part of an hour was too inexperienced, that wouldn't have been a good move. He could have gone with Sanchez in part of a back three, I suppose. But he went Llorente, and ultimately, I suppose, it kind of worked. Great individual performances as well. Just want to say well done to Hugo Lloris. I've lambasted the guy more than most over the last couple of years, in fact. Last night, he didn't put a foot wrong, he didn't put a hand wrong, he saved everything, no mistakes, well done him. Well done also Toby and my best mate Jan in the centre of defence. And very well done Sonny, 2 chances, 2 goals, the second of which was brilliant. In total, it ended up with a reaction like this at the final whistle. But let me know how you reacted last night, let me know how you're feeling now. Please leave a comment below. And check out the blog allactionnoplot.com for 5 observations on the game last night from a Tottenham perspective.